So, hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do this reading here as I'm like, I'm understanding my masculine more and more every day. And I'm trying to figure out like what's keeping them away from us in like the 3D experience. Though now I understand that it all happens in 5D. On the 5D level, literally everything is holding your DM back from you. Most likely, you two are like very different spirits, and it's like, literally you scare him in spirit, like, are you here to change my life? They hold on to some things that they don't want to let go of, with or without you. And my thing is to not underestimate or like overlook the stuff that your DM is doing to you, because that there is going to help you the most on your twin flame journey, to be able to assess that and be like, okay, this one here is part of the problem, and I have to renew my vibration, to deal with you, literally masculine. And I feel like now I can say that they have like a whole lot of demons and things like this. And if you consider yourself to be the light, yeah, you're masculine, he cannot come to you too easily. Let me fix this here. What is this? Okay. I don't care. I'm like seeing some, I don't care. So that's my loves. Let's start the reading for the masculine. And you see how I'm looking around because I'm seeing something on my screen. I'm like, what is it? Yeah, fixed. What is this? Those are negative energies trying to keep me away from that good energy that I'm about to give to you, my people. So let's look and why this one here is a karmic reading. Hi Trisha, how are you? How are you, love? um, why this one here is a karmic reading with all the things that I just said, it's because essentially your DM, he likes resonating with the karmics then more than he likes resonating with you. Because, soul shock versus, what you call it, like blissful ignorance. This guy is going to choose blissful ignorance instead of the light. Hi Melissa, good morning to you. So again, in essence, everything is holding your DM back from connecting with you. Because, coming towards you would mean literally like exercising his demons, and a lot of them are not ready for that. So let's start this reading. I'm figuring my DM out to the T, my love. So just mess with me, you know. And my DM, he's got a hell of a spirit. If he thinks he can fight me, I'm amazed. Like, really, boy? Oh, let's do this then, because I can do this the whole day. It did something to me initially because I just connected with my DM's energy. But girls, I feel sorry for you. Like, really, this is what you've been going through. Yeah, me, I'm checking him like quickly. It's been like 6 weeks since we literally connected, something like this, because I don't really care. But I'm checking his spirit out like quickly because I cannot live with this thing on me. Like, where are you? When are you coming to me? When are you manifesting? This one here is not going to be a fight, my brother. You're going to come to me. Period. I'm sad. Oh yeah. Staying away from me, guess which energy you're going to be receiving, masculine. Hope you can see. You're going to be sad. Because, if I'm the light and you're trying to stay away from me, then you know what's, coming for you, my love. I can feel that energy, the sadness of the masculine, but literally at this point, there is nothing I can do for you, my brother, because my help you refuse, my love you refuse, the message you don't want to hear, the downloads you ignore. What am I to do? This one here is your fight, and from a distance only will I support you, because you got that thing in you, masculine, that negative energy, which is why you're sad. It has nothing to do with me. I will try. You see? That sadness. Oh yeah, this one here is going to be rock bottom for the masculine to discard. I will try. It's going to push your masculine down for him to he won't be able to ignore you if you stay in the right energy. And I hope that you have heard me. He won't be able to. Rock bottom to the point you will have no choice but to try. And I can exactly. Do you see this card forever in reverse? This fight that he's setting, onto me is not going to be a fight, my brother, because this thing is not about to last forever. You're not going to be like I don't know the word in English, like, please forgive me for lacking some words at times, but you're not going to be over there like posted, but that's not the right word I'm looking for, like some military term here that I cannot translate. But this thing, this post, in front of me is not going to last forever, because me, I know of myself, spiritually, and you're not going to be able to hold up your strength, against the light forever, masculine, is what's going on. Because it will exhaust you, believe me. I love you. Do you see that? Eventually it's going to exhaust him to the point, and let me not, let me be real. This guy, despite the stuff that I'm describing to you, he loves you in the making. So you can see, like, this push and pull. There's something definitely holding back from, like, coming to you, is all I'm here to tell you. Because, despite this despair and like this fight that he cannot hold up forever, literally, this guy is saying, I still love you, I love you. He can feel your pure love, like that pure love energy. And I'm trying to push this into a karmic reading. I don't see no karmic. If you're resonating with me lately, it's not about the karmic. It's a little bit like, if there are some, they are of no interest to your guy. Something like stronger has hit him, aka you, if you're resonating with me, like, yeah, girls, boys, you're fun, but you're not really fun like that. I got some, crazier going on, believe me. I don't feel karmics anymore around me. Sadness, but in reverse. This one here, you are his happy place. When he comes out of his craziness, his madness, he's sad in essence, but the love of you, you can see it. I love you, and sadness in reverse is exactly what keeps him going. I'll tell you how it translates in my life. This guy thinks I'm joking, but he looks or sees the same things that you're seeing. When he's feeling bad, yeah, he comes to me to listen to my voice. Then he laughs it off. The demons pull him back, and then he goes on about his life again. You see those like little intrusions in my life that I'm speaking about. Your DM, he needs those two in order to feel better into that card of sadness in reverse. Believe me. Meaning, from time to time, he's going to spy on you just to get his spirit right. And then, the negative force is going to call him back again, and he'll be like, oh, it's too much light for me here. Let me go back to whoever. And now is not no whoever, is him and his darkness into that card. I'm sad, yeah. He will be forced to deal with himself into this card. I will try. Rock bottom, because you won't have anywhere to hide anymore, masculine. And I hope that you have heard me, people. This guy thinks I'm joking. Into the sun card, you see what I'm saying? You can't stop this light, my brother. This here, is what I do. This is my life. This is not a joke. No, And when I say it's my life, it's like I don't have anything else. My masculine is the only thing that bothers me in my life. A little bit, you see the sun and this light here that I don't even know why it does that at time, because I really pay attention to my setting. This light that I'm trying to block, yeah. You're the only negativity in my life. My attachment to you is literally the only negativity in my life. Oh, I'm about to deal with you, masculine, the right way. Because you've woken me up in a way and into this sun energy that I cannot, I don't want to block. You're about to receive the light too. There's nothing you can do about that. You'll be finished before the sun is done with you, period. You and everybody to come after you. You know? I am in the dark, but in reverse. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? The sun energy here, masculine, there is nothing you can do about that. You may be in the dark today, yeah, but I'm in the dark in reverse. After the sun, you're going to receive the light. And fighting that light is a waste of your time, because everything that was before you and everything that's coming after you, yeah, masculine together, you cannot fight the sun and that like divine energy or energetic pool, that the universe is sending onto you through me or through you, whoever is listening to me. You cannot fight it, period. And let me see the bottom, but the sun or the light is the only thing. You coming out of the darkness, masculine. My angel, like, hello. you know, this here, my angel. You hear the sirens? When I hear them, I'm like, it's my masculine calling for help. You don't have to believe me. Hi, Vega. You see this card, my angel? When he has a problem, my masculine. I'm telling you why. I'm understanding we're straight opposites. Meaning, if I'm an angel, that guy, he's got the devil on his shoulders. Well, then let's play the real game. Let's do this. Evil versus good, devil versus angel. Whoever is holding you back. You remember the light, yeah? Into this card, my angel, and the sun attached to it. There is nothing you can do with this love, this like positive energy, masculine. It's not even I'm going to get you, but eventually you're going to break down and you're going to want to receive the light in your life, and I'll be right there in front of you. And I hope that you have heard me, guys. This one here is the mind of a masculine, of a feminine, and I'm saying that because my father is like my poor baby. If me whisper, because he can understand English too. He can't, what you call it, like he's not a handyman. He cannot fix anything for his life, and he's trying over there, like, you know. That's how my masculine is too. He can't do nothing with his hands. Light, yeah. It's like a dance. But eventually it is what it is. I got cards here. Inner temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This one here, this inner temple, is what I've been trying to describe earlier. If your energy is on point at this point here, your masculine has no other place to hide but himself. Nothing else will do. You hear me talking to you, yet the light, the compassion, the wisdom, and all of these things, if I may say, and the realness above all that I'm sending on to my masculine. I wish somebody else would do this to you, especially if you connect it to me, masculine. Nobody else will do. Into this card, my angel and the sun in the middle. The only retreat he has by now is his inner temple himself. Or masculine, this one here is when, I start like placing my pawns, and, in 2 or 3 steps is going to be checkmate. Because, when you're by yourself, you can connect to spirit, is what's going on. Take a break. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Inner temple, take a break. Masculine, you're going to find yourself by yourself to deal with yourself. And that there is what they do not want, but eventually this rock bottom is coming. I need to take a break, is what the masculine is going to tell to himself, and to retreat, to be by myself, for a second, to understand this thing called life. And I hope that you have heard me. And you did that to him. He didn't like that. He hates that in spirit, like, girl, I was a king in my messed up world. What are you doing here? Doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. And I don't know why these cards are in reverse, but I don't read this one here in reverse. So, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration. This one here is the one I know. Helpers in the subtle realms, just like the reason why you're here listening to me. The universe is conspiring against those guys to be like, okay, and that there you do with your energy. If your energy is right, or, you got people fighting for you. But me, this one here is my fight. but I take it gladly because I'm like, oh, masculine, you're trying to show me what a true high priestess is. I thought it was it. Oh no, I'm turning 40. Obviously, this one here goes a lot deeper, and you're about to teach me, masculine. Thank you. But into this divine orchestration, the universe is fighting for you. Just, let the warriors, my people, do it for you. And I hope that you have heard me, meaning, I'm telling you, they're going to lock him into a room where he's all by himself for you. Just keep your energy high. And if you want to even speed up the process, come out of your shell, meet people, so that this thing is going to isolate him even more. Open up so that he would isolate to think, about who he is and his spirit, and then he will want to connect with you. And I hope that you have heard me. Sisterhood of the Rose. And I like this card, and I always put attitude in it because essentially this is what we are doing here. Beauty and devotion. Didn't I tell you about this priesthood or this high priesthood? That mystique and my DM actually teaching me. Let it happen, my sisters. Understand that you cannot escape the masculine energy. It's like it's impossible. Believe me, I tried everything that I could. And even at like a high vibration, this MFers will catch up on you in spirit or whatsoever, because it's the two of us. It's like a dual energy. There's not one without the other. We're here amongst women. If you're resonating with me, I love being a woman, which is why I always put that attitude here. It's called Sisterhood of the Rose. This is who we are. Time to know ourselves, I'm a special spirit, therefore I have a particular light. And I rock with the right side of things, into that card, my angel. You say you have a problem with me. The whole world, I don't really care, because I can do without these like demons, quite frankly. But you're my match. Yeah, are you going to resolve this thing for me and come to the angelic side to me? Like, really? But this one here is like it shows you, or should show you, how like actually immature I am in the spirit. This thing here is going to be a fight for a whole lifetime, quite frankly. That line, between darkness and light, and you're over there. Each and every time you come in contact is that line between these two forces. Hey, you heard it, like, really. Let's get ready into this card here, like, for real. Let's stop playing collectively. Yeah. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Let's stop playing and rising collectively. And if you're messing with me, your girl, T, your guidance, i.e., me, your guide, is divinely guided. You don't have to believe me. Let's go on. For the masculine, I have yet to see karmic energies. I don't see no play. I don't. And the universe has got you. You see that? Council of the light, divine orchestration, divine feminine sisterhood of the rose, and into that light. Just keep your vibration high. The universe has got you. Like, you thought I was going to let you do this by yourself. Just trust me. Absolutely, my lord. Inner voice. This is what I know. This is what I know. By now, I've become somewhat of a parasitical thought, to my masculine, about the stuff that I said, the way I said certain things and stuff. My voice, in his inner temple as he takes a break. Therefore, your voice, if you said the right things to your masculine, keeps revolving like, you know. And me, with this one here, I got him. Because quite frankly, I'm a little shy, but I'm a vocalist and things. I know what my voice is a vibration that my masculine is going to catch. Like, really, check out for your vibrations, and voice or not, because that there is like, superficial. That true voice is the stuff that you have said to him along the way. So don't waste your time, like fighting with this guy. Instead, make sure the stuff that you say is going to stick in his head and mind, or he's effed up by now. Believe me. Soul tree. Something is happening to the collective, and if you're real, you can feel it too. Like, sisterhood of the rose underneath soul tree. We are waking up collectively, like, really? Expansion. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? But I can tell you this one here is a masculine reading. The same thing is happening to them on the other side. Is that awakening, But it's deeper than that. It's a little bit like the awakening's been already set, And I can tell you, awakening is really nothing. Because even from the awakening, you need to bounce back. I don't know how to explain this. Like, you wake up, but all the negative or whatever is still holding on to you. It takes time to renew itself. This is the renewal I'm talking about. It's a little bit like knowing, since the longest something is wrong with me, but now you're really trying to figure out what's wrong. If that's the masculine energy, then he can come towards me. That there is what needs to happen. Him to be like, okay, this is not my life. I'm living a nightmare. And they will figure it out sometime soon. Yeah, do you see that? That card, visualize. This is not my life. I'm living a nightmare. Believe me. Oof. Into that inner temple and take a break into that meditation. They're going to take a good look at their lives, and the masculine does not want to do that. Focused, you see? Yeah. Like, I need to sit down for a second, my life is in shambles. I'm seeing it, is what the masculine is saying into that card expansion. Like, I'm looking deeper, seeing what my life is like. And, I know that I have to focus myself into this inner temple and take a break. Believe it. You're forcing him into a retreat. Yeah, my brother, we can do this one here military style if you want to, like, really, no problem. Transformation is happening. Like this, do you say like crystallize? Sorry, I'm a French girl, but that there, that what I'm speaking about is happening. It's like a little bit he's in his cocoon. Ask your soul, absolutely in his cocoon. Yeah, many things. You see, this one here is that raw and pure guilt after that card of expansion. And once you see all the stuff that you have done, and especially to your feminine, this one here is that rock bottom. He doesn't want to remember who he was in the flesh, like what he did before that awakening. In other terms, I was an a-hole. Into this insight in reverse. But this one here is a little bit like, I did not know. Well, now you know. But I can tell you the stuff going on inside of him linked to the past and how he acted in the past. Yeah, he cannot deal with that for the moment, period. And what keeps coming back, because I know who I am. I'm a light being. My DM does not know who he is. Because, if I flip this card, remembrance, that there is that transformation, remembrance. And when he asks his soul, he will get that answer, that idiot, remembrance, insight, and light beings. He's going to remember who he is. And when he does, he's on his way to you, period. Like, really. And right now he wants to feel better. But Spirit is saying to me, there is more here. Let's go on for a little bit more, because by now I'm compacting this here for him. Like, really, I don't even have time like that for you. Let me... Exactly. You see, into this Eight of Pentacles, you think I'm joking. I don't even have time like that for you, masculine. I wanted to say, but I'm like, I'm not a materialist person. I was about to say, let me make my money. period. While you're over there, dealing with yourself. Now I'm the one who's going to be active, and you're going to be the one like in a hermit stage period. Like, yeah, yeah, really. Me, I don't like life for no reason. I was about to say that, like, let me make my money. Worry about remembering who you are. And I can tell you something that I've been feeling too. Your masculines, this thing, Council of Light, divine orchestration is messing with his work situation, most likely. Problems, at the workplace and things like this. You don't have to believe me. The work situation of your masculine is not doing good. Lets you know, didn't I tell you it's going to force him into a retreat? Nothing is working for him. He's losing. Yeah. And he's the way he's handled, or he's still handling his problems, is in a very immature way, like emotionally. A little bit like, let me see if the page of wands is not your one of these other pages, like throwing tantrums on these people, like, I don't want to lose my kids. Really. Exactly, to that Eight of Cups, like, I don't want to lose my job. Deal with the creator when it comes to that. I can tell you each and every step this guy takes for the moment. Maybe he can, what you call it, like pull his arms back and stand straight when, is needed. But when he walks and nobody is watching him, yeah, he's got his head down into the Ten of Wands. Sorry, like you can see the depression, or me, I can see that. If I see somebody in the streets, especially when they feel you do not watch them, I can tell you already if you're depressed or not, just by your posture. Or his posture is down, like you have no idea. It's too much for him to handle. And when he walks, you can see it. That's what's happening. Yeah. This one here, he does, because you would understand the Eight of Pentacles, that work situation is already like out of the card, the deck. This one here is a similar card, like when I work, even when I get busy, I got this like low spirit. My head is down, like my steps is like, slippy, and I don't even lift up, I don't know how to describe that. I can only show you. But I can see that is that depression in him, that darkness, swallowing him literally like a dark hole. Because when you said that earlier, my love, I was thinking the only thing that can override darkness is a black hole. Is happening to your DM. And I didn't want to say that because my mind was going places like, I'm a black woman. We're all women. We know about this thing in us. And when I say that, like energetically, you don't even understand the power that it holds, which is why me, I sit down at home on it, Those here are the downloads this guy is receiving, Slowly, you don't have to believe it, even into this light beings, and sisterhood of the rose and pillar of light, yeah? The downloads that you're sending your DM me, he can receive them in real life. I can see it with this pentacle energy. But it may be an energetic thing, he's receiving it. And it's forcing him to think right and to become emotionally like stable, because in essence, you see this page here, he cannot even control himself, like, yeah, like this. Do you see that? Control himself. King of Cups for the ones who know of tarot. Hi, Shireen. He can't even control himself. It's a little bit like if my masculine doesn't check himself to come like this, somebody who can control his emotions, or I can mess with him like you have no idea, because this one here has his ego. You can bruise how you want. Anything you do, you pinch him a little bit, he's going to go off, He needs to control his emotions, and that's what he's doing. And I hope you have heard me. Exactly, into that four of pentacles. Like when somebody, tries me to remain calm a little bit, is what he's going through. And spirit is saying to me that there is 100%. And not just that, do you see this too? This guy is trying to keep his money. You don't have to believe me. Those problems at work, they're real. They're part of the orchestration. It's all geared to break you down, masculine. So you would come to the lights. Hi, Aurelia. Oh, that's it for him. He cannot take it anymore. This one here is the rock bottom that I've been talking about. I know. You're going to have to retreat into yourself, masculine. Without your DF, without anybody that can save you but yourself and your creator, quite frankly. Exactly. Mind to mind with you don't have me. This thing here is deep for me. Mind to mind with your creator. Where are you going to escape, masculine? It's just going to be you and him. Amazing. Oh, he's going to get you, my love. Literally, I don't have to do anything if this here is what's happening. And if it's not mind to mind with your creator, it's like telepathy, mind to mind with me. Hello. Oh, Shireen, I'm reading for the collective, love. I always say that I have to protect my energy against you guys, because a lot of you and us say that. I don't care. It's the truth. You think your readers are like a button you can push. It's for the collective. I'll give you some signs, my love. No, it's not a heart-to-heart conversation with spirit, which is why, Shireen, I don't break energy for this kind of things here. It's not a heart-to-heart with spirit, It's a heart-to-heart, mind-to-mind. You see the slip? Mind-to-mind conversation with the creator. This guy here is a kid. He can't even get there. It's a mind-to-mind situation or communication, telepathy with you. So take care of the energies that you're sending, because he's receiving it. He's speaking in his mind with you, or that mental thing with you. Oh, me, I'm in my DM's head. Like, really. And if I were you, I would have that right drive, in everything that I say or do, go in his way, because you're thinking the energy is wasted. I'm saying to you, the energy is hitting the target like MF. You don't have to believe me into that chariot. The more steady you are, grounded, firm, you got your it together, and you can translate that or like show him that, show him your drive, yeah? You're going to stick to his head. Like I've never met a girl like you before, is what I'm hearing, that song, Into that page of pentacles, believe it. I've never met a girl like you before. Or a woman. Please give me my title, my love. I've never met a woman like you before. Exactly, into that Seven of Pentacles. This here, there's no comparison, do you say in English by now? He's like, all of these women's like, you are different. I'm telling you, I've never met a woman or girl like you before, is what I hear. This one here, competition, dead. This here is what needs to happen. Him understanding that he was chasing all of those energy instead of chasing you. Because essentially he's known you're not like the others the first day he's met you. He needs to understand his attraction for these karmic situations, quite frankly. And you see how Three of Cups is still not coming? Did not tell you. Check this page here. All these people, all these karmics, yet they're close to the page. Like, that there is like this thing that I do not want anymore. Me, I don't. My DM, karmic situations, he's above that in spirit, by now. Now he needs to realize himself. Oof. Do you see? Exactly. Shireen, this is why I blocked you, my love, because this here is more important than your situation. Get the message. Your masculine, he's done with karmic situations. The only thing that's left for him is to realize himself. Like, hello. Like, really? Exactly, into that Seven of Pentacles. It's a process, it takes time or whatsoever. Get there, masculine, and realize yourself. Hi, Denise. Realize yourself into that Four of Cups all by yourself, to reject anything else, all these karmics and everything, to be like, I need to deal with my messed up life, quite frankly. I need to change this situation. Is more than transforming, it's like changing my life. Otherwise, I'm about to lose everything into this Ten of Swords. That existence, I'm glad the magician is not here, meaning he's above certain things. But that existence, or me, my guy, he's a manipulator. He hides it so well you wouldn't even know. They will figure out, that the cause of this despair into this wheel of fortune that's actually in reverse now is this manipulative ways, and they're about to put an end to it. And you see, close to the Judgment card, yeah. Oh, when the universe into this divine orchestration, comes after you, you will realize yourself quicker than you know. He's saying essentially, I'm done lying and manipulating, because of that judgment. Is either I don't feel that yet. Just let's write the story together. I don't feel that yet. He's not afraid of the judgment of the creator. It's his judgment of himself. And to a non-believer, that there is even greater. Oh, we got them into that high priestess, like, catch the wisdom that I'm sharing. Because my guy, I'm into him like, you have no idea. It's my little, relaxing time, or like whatever time of the day. I tap in, tap out. I don't even need your phone, because by now I'm in your head, masculine. Telepathically, oh, I'm right there. Into that high priestess, you better believe it. Ace of Pentacles, like that, there is exactly what's happening. So raise your vibration, send the right messages to your masculine, even from a distance. Be in your energy, because that there into this Ace of Pentacles is going to hit him like a ton of bricks. Hello. I need to see the card underneath. My Aquarius, I got him. And if he doesn't pay attention sooner than later, those spirits, that he got in him, I'm going to put them in check too. Yeah, into that King of Wands. When he realizes himself into that high priestess, in that judgment, like, game over. You see these two numbers. When I realize myself, yeah, into the full card is going to be game over. I'm going to be up for another cycle. And I like this card here. He's going to realize himself. This one here is my favorite King of Wands. It will always be in this form. So you heard the message. Those lies and manipulative way is about to come to an end. And me especially, I know why. You see this high priestess, a masculine, he cannot lie to me. So he has to bear his soul to me. So let me look for signs, Shireen, for you. Actually, we have none. Lets me know this reading is real, like you have no idea. We have Cancer energy here, but this here, if you resonate, it's more so me guiding you into that card. That, yeah, your guidance, sorry, is divinely guided. Believe it. Once I'm a psychologist, my people. Once I crack this guy's skull open in spirit, he's got they all have a problem with any of you listening to me. You don't have to believe it. He's looking in the future by now, trying to leave the past behind. He's weak as hell. For the moment, you may be a Leo or your person, weak. If you're dealing with the Leo or somebody who's got that spirit, that ego, weak. The will. This one here, rock bottom with those two major arcanas. I'm weak like I've never been weak before. If you find yourselves, sleeping a lot, because me, I know the game. If you find yourselves, sleeping a lot, most likely your masculine, is like a damn, psychic ivy. He's drawing your strength from you. Or me, I'm waking up today like, really, boy, get off my shoulders. Come to me, deal with yourself because you're not draining me anymore. Like, really, that there 2-3 days and I'm waking up. He's draining you to be able to live this life over there without you. Oh no, my brother, I'm cutting the IV line and you're going to find yourself weakened, until the point, you would have no choice but to change your life. And I hope you have heard me. Yeah. This time here, I did not tell you, isolated by himself in retreat. The universe is putting this guy here in check into this like King of Wands, believe it. This one here, you need to heal. You need to sit down, lay down by yourself to heal masculine. And that's exactly what it's doing to your masculine, to the point it's even messing with their money. Like, boy, work is not even that important, your spirit is. And I hope that you have heard me. This one here, sit down and heal, or hear, or get the downloads, but sit down into the sun. Sit down and receive the light, my love. Oh, this is beautiful. There's nothing I can do for you, my masculine. The universe is taking care of you. And at a distance, I'm going to raise my vibration. It's the only way that I can support you. And, by the way, thank you very much, masculine, because in raising my vibration, you're showing me who I am as a feminine. Like this one here into that high priestess, it goes on and on. Lets me know the fight with you is going to be eternal. I'm not going to literally marry the darkness, but boy, into the sun card, get ready to come to, if not anything, flirt with the light. You're going to be loving flirting with the light. And when you go back to your demons, I'm going to forget you again. And I hope that you have heard me. Leo energy. Passion ignites. Something's about to happen. This one here is spirit, his spirit. This transformation that you see that high priestess? I need to see the third card. He's so stupid. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, okay, let me flip them so I will understand. I wanted to say he's so stupid because he's getting the downloads, but he does not want to catch them into this high priestess. Is different here. Do you see that? He's about to receive the wisdom into this like Ace of Wands. Believe it. Transformation. There you go. But you are in him, so he will get some intuition. And you see this element of him being trapped. He's not going to escape rock bottom until he transforms to know the stuff about life, you, his soul, everything, and he'll be trapped there until he gets the wisdom. Yeah, masculine, welcome to the hermit mode for you as a light being. Lets you know, feminine, it's time for you to come out of your shells. That's how you kill them again, military style. You don't have to believe me. Rejection. He's rejecting me or you, yeah, but everybody else is rejecting him, or he's rejecting them. Like, you know what? Nothing makes me happy anymore. I was a junkie. I had that IV attached to me. It's not even kicking anymore. The only IV that is like working is the little time that I allow myself to spend with my feminine. Absolutely. But I'm pulling it back because you're not draining me. This one here is the energy that you have to have, feminine. His rejection is not really a reflection of you. Believe me, actually, to the contrary, is a reflection of himself and how messed up he is. Have self-love, because this guy is about to learn about self-love. And if nothing, self, believe me, in this like retreat mode, hermit mode, yeah, self. And he's going to know about love. That's when he will come to you. Before that, he will reject you. Unleash your creativity. This one here is, you know, this energy here. Unleash your creativity as to which good vibes you're going to be sending to your masculine, to that card of wisdom, because you don't have to believe me, into this high priestess here. When he's over there by himself, all he has is you to help him. You're going to transform, sorry. You see how I said transport? Like literally, I'm going to be there in spirit with him into this thing that he's undergoing. It's like a little bit like, I don't know how to explain this, like a ritual, but you're over there by yourself to transform in this cocoon, and the only help you have is from that woman from afar. That's what I'll be talking about. Yeah, I hope you're catching it. Unleash your creativity as to which downloads you're going to send your masculine, because you don't have to believe me. You can have faith, like hello, you can believe me, you can. Let's go on. And I got Taurus energy, Scorpio here, definitely for the ones, you know, who resonate. Didn't I see Aquarius before? No, but I don't know. I got it here. The answers you need are coming. Rock bottom, prosperity lies ahead, but in reverse, rock bottom, until he figures himself out and gets the answers, like, you know, as to what life is, who he is, and to this card insight as well. You need to realize yourself, masculine. Ooh, don't bend my cards. What do you need to release? For now, I need to release my masculine, because I don't like these energies that are holding him back, meaning he likes the devil. Oh, then you cannot like me. This here happening is absolutely normal. That's what he needs. He needs to release all that negativity, and in the meantime, I'm going to release him, because me, I'm a believer. And before this guy here is a believer, he cannot mess with me, period. Like, you know, it is what it is. And there are no signs here. Lets you know this here is for everybody. He needs to release anything in him that's not godly. Yeah. When he does that, he'll be naturally drawn to me, therefore to you. And I hope that you have heard me. This one here is your protection. Believe me, this one rejection here is your protection. Because, you know, if your masculine, like, destroys you at a distance, what you think he's going to do to you if you're like this with him and you're over there with that love, all this light for him? He's going to murder you, destroy you, military style. Oh, no, no. Into the sisterhood of the rose, we got intellect to not have to ever fight. Oh, I got you, masculine. When you release the negativity and these demons and you start being a believer, then you can come to me, into this card of wisdom. Let's go on. Flirt in reverse, like you think I'm lying to you guys. This one here is not important to him anymore, because, you know, all these women in the world, all these options into that Seven of Cups underneath, they can't help him right now. They can't do nothing for him. Because, you know, once it's time for your soul awakening or that soul shock, or for you, you know, to have the wisdom in this life here, everybody is forced to grow into that chariot. So you know, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your life, quite frankly, right now. They're losing money over this thing, because guess why? That's why the magician is not here. It's because they are manifestors. You know, you want to hurt the guy, don't do that, my loves, but break something that he has. You will see he will be more mad than all the tears that you have cried for, all the times he has done all those things to you, that they cannot touch him. But if he breaks something that happens to him, you'll see the true face of your masculine in spirit, you know, is hitting him where it hurts, in his pockets. New love. I know which one it is. This new love must be. I can see it here. Where is it? Light beings, you see? Have faith, that divinity, you see? That like divine energy is that belief in the impossible. That there is supposed to be his new love. The divine is what I'm like trying to show you. Exactly. Where is it? Yeah. That new love into all of these cards here is that divine energy. Even into this card, unleash your creativity, that there is divine energy. High priesthood, divine energy. This wheel situation, divine energy doesn't belong to anybody. The world, divine energy. Judgment, divine energy. Like, really? You're going to be weak because you cannot fight. The divine is going to become your new love. That there, your new love. You're going to love it instead of fighting it. And I'm forgetting one deck. And he's getting the downloads, meaning the universe is supporting you fully at this point here. And I can feel it. And normally the signs are cautioning you too, meaning you're getting the downloads too. Unrequited love is because you got those demons. And until you work on your partnership with me, I'll know that they're still inside of you, so you can stay there, over there with them, because me, I'm trying to live and remain happy with my Lord always, and forever. And if you're against this energy, I cannot mess with you. This here, let me tell you something. Certain people, they have like signs of like belonging to a certain group of faith, yeah? Oof, just because you're wearing a cross or something does not mean that you don't have the devil inside of you. It's deeper than that. And my masculine, I caught you. You're not a believer, stay over there. Absolutely. My love is unrequited. Your love is unrequited until when you work on this partnership, then I would know that divine energies flows through you. Period. Before that, I don't want you. Because me, I'm trying to bless my family, my nephews, everybody that's to come like after us and things like this. I'm not playing with the devil, even if you were my twin flame. Thoughts. Now he's starting to, if he wants to realize himself, he has to think of all the things that you have taught him, just like I'm doing here for you. Absolutely, you're like an instrument to my faith, masculine. Or let me be one to yours. You make me a believer, I'm going to make you a believer too. I don't like that community. It's like normally I would feel it like it's ours. Absolutely not. Lets me know the people that are closest to him, yeah, they're trying to keep him in that stage. Like, the last rampart literally is your family or something. The devil's last trick, my people, if it's not your mother, yeah, I don't know what I'm speaking about. Believe me. And his closest circle, is trying to keep him trapped. This one is for me. Yeah, let me keep that one. I know it's for me. Didn't I tell you? Sudden wealth, but in reverse, he's losing money. That bad luck, into that wheel of fortune. That bad luck. He thought he was on the lucky side of things, which is why he did not give FUCK for the longest time. But when this wheel starts turning on you, there's nothing you can do. It will only happen 100% from the alpha to the omega. So, if today your masculine is not like rocking with you and working on his relationships with you, it's because they're like like darker forces within him, or that negativity, anything that you are not. Into this card, my angel, and you see the pain. Into that card of rest, like, this, like, I don't know, this retreat mode, sending him into a retreat, yeah, is when he will be able to let go of his pain. Before that is not going to happen. Do you see? I'm in the dark, but in reverse, he won't have no choice but to look at the light. And you see this work in reverse? The divine is digging in your DMs money. I can see it here into this card here, like sudden wealth in reverse. The wheel is turning against your masculine for the moment, and he can feel it, is what I'm seeing here. One last card, and this reading is over. Ooh. I need to redraw. It's funny, that energy. Please don't, you can see it. I'm a little bit OCD, but in the right way. I can use cards for 10 years, 20 years. They're always going to remain the same because I hate bent cards. And that MFer is bending my card so that I wouldn't give you the message. It's coming out, my brother. I can buy this one anew. High honor. That's what he thinks of you. You don't have to believe me. This one here, even the law is coming for him. Bigger, stronger authorities coming for him. You don't have to believe it. I can see it all over the reading. Is digging in your pockets, because as masculine, that's the only thing you worry about. It's only money and sports that make men cry. Like, really, really. Message of concern, but in reverse. He's going to hear this message loud and clear. You know how I know? In spirit, essentially, if you're resonating with me, it's going to be the same thing with your masculine. Just leave him alone with his devils. Message of concern in reverse. He's going to feel like, boy, I can't do anything for you. If this is what you have inside of you, you need to deal with yourself to come out of that darkness to the light. Because quite frankly, if you got those things inside of you, there's nothing I can do for you. You're going to come to my life and make me miserable. How do I know? Right now, you're the only negativity in my life. Oh, that's because you're carrying the energy of darkness, and I'm over here like a fool trying to pull you. I'm not pulling you. Once you're done with those negative energies, you will come naturally to me. Period. Into that message of concern in reverse. He should be able to feel by now that you don't care about him anymore, into that unrequited love. Like, boy, I can love you from a distance better than to love you close, and you make me miserable. Period. So that was my reading for you, loves. I'm not going to be long. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye. So anybody in the chat room, I got like a couple of minutes. How are you guys feeling? Did you enjoy the reading? Because me, it's starting to become real. Those La La Land readings, they're not for me anymore. Like, check out Queen of Wands, Divinely Guided. Pat, she's a true one.